Welcome to the Swachhata Admin Learning module. You will receive your login information, the username and password by mail. Use the login details to log into page swachh.city. If you have received the mail with the login details, please click on the login button. On clicking the login button, you will see a pop-up asking your username and password. If you are yet to receive the login information, click on the register button. Registration. You will be asked for details like your name, municipal corporation's name, email ID, mobile and location. Please click register. Once the Swachh Bharat Mission team approves your credentials, you will be given access to the admin dashboard. Login. Please enter the username and password that have been mailed to you. You also have the option to save your login information. You can do so by ticking the Remember Me box. If you have forgotten your password, please click on the Forgot Password box and a mail with temporary password will be generated and sent to your registered email ID. Homepage. Welcome to the Swachh City homepage. This dashboard will display summaries of complaints by their status of resolved, on the job and open. It also lists out complaints by their categories, showing trends by time period. Resolved complaints. The green box will indicate the number of complaints resolved today on the day you are viewing the dashboard. It will also indicate if today's resolution is better than yesterday's. On-the-job complaints. The blue box depicts on-the-job complaints. On the job signifies the number of complaints being resolved at the moment. Open complaints. The red box depicts the number of open complaints. Please remember, open complaints are those that have not been assigned to a sanitary engineer yet. Complaints graph. This portion depicts all the complaints graphically. You can choose to view complaints that came in today, this week, this month or even this year. There is a calendar button given as well to segregate complaints according to dates. To go to various categories, click on the complaint drop down on the top left. Category graph. On clicking the complaint drop down at the top left, you will get the option category. Selecting this displays all the complaint categories and the total number of complaints in each category. Trends for the category are displayed on the right by time period. The box on the right depicts the breakup of today's new complaints. Complaints. Clicking the Complaints tab on top brings up the Complaints page. This page displays all the complaints, its corresponding IDs, location, landmark, date it was posted on, the category and the status. You can take actions on all these complaints. Categorizing the complaints. Categories. The complaints listing page will show you all the complaints posted in all the categories by default. To view the complaints according to categories, click on the categories drop down and choose a particular category. Status. You can view the complaints according to their status also. Click on the status drop down and categorize complaints accordingly. You can also change the status of a particular complaint. Once you have assigned an engineer, change the status of a complaint to on the job. Wards. You can also view the complaints according to the wards. Understanding Action tab. The Action tab enables you to do three things. Assign an engineer on open complaints, escalate complaints that have not been worked on yet, and check complaint details. Understanding the Action tab. Person symbol. Assigning an engineer. On clicking Assign Engineer box, a pop-up asking you to assign the complaint to an engineer will appear. You can click on the drop-down box next to Assign Complaint to and choose the name of the engineer. After choosing the name, please click on the Save button. An engineer has now been assigned to the complaint. If you want to go back to the complaints page without assigning, please click Cancel. Clicking on the pencil symbol will enable you to see all the details of a posted complaint. You can view the details of the complaint by clicking on the complaint ID as well. Complaint Detail page. This page will show all the details of the complaint like location, both the address and the location on the map, ID, the engineer assigned on the job, name of the complainant, and number of days within which the complaint has to be resolved. Complaint page, right panel. The right panel of the page will have the following details. Priority of the complaint. This shows if the complaint is normal or has been marked as high priority. Status. This shows if the complaint is open, on the job, resolved or rejected. It also shows the number of days. User details. Name and phone number of the complainant will be displayed. Engineer details. Name, designation, phone number of the engineer are displayed. You have the option of assigning some other engineer on the job by clicking on the Edit button. Complaints page, left panel. On the left panel of the complaint page, you will be able to see the picture of the complaint, the location of the complaint on the map, the address, and a small arrow that shows the direction to the complaint. Comment section. The panel also has a comment section that will enable the engineer to post comments related to the complaints. Escalation button. If action has not been taken on a complaint and its time period is up, the complaint can be escalated to the municipal commissioner. Engineer tab. Clicking the Engineer tab will take you to the engineer listing page with all the engineers on this page. If you are looking for a particular engineer, you can click on the search box. Engineer tab explained. Clicking on the plus symbol on the left bring up the details of a particular engineer. You will be able to see the engineer's name, their phone number, designation, ward, and complaint categories. The black plus sign will enable you to add new engineers. The three dots next to the engineer's name will help you edit or delete the details of the engineer.